In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to welcome to welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the gatekeeper, the host, Angel Snub Number 7, the mighty one, and of course I am your soul brother, number one. Just a short message, straight to the point. We talked about this before. But we really need to do something to act upon the things that we claim that we support, the things that we feel is the best solution, is the best thing for us to do. So I was just thinking that, and we talked about this before, it would be nice to have a couple of billboards in the capital of Mississippi, and maybe one in a nice busy stretch of the interstate. One in the city would be really, really nice. Two or more would be better. I would like to request of you and just present to you not to donate any money at this time, but we would like for you to pledge to the OEM Highway Billboard Fund. A pledge. And you can make that pledge and tell me, you don't have to tell me your name or anything. I'm making a pledge. And you tell me what you would like to pledge, the amount that you would like to pledge in support of this effort. And I will just keep track of the pledges. And if we get enough pledges, then we can put that billboard in the city, right in a nice spot in the city of Jackson, the capital of Mississippi. If we get enough support, billboards in other places. But if we could just do one to put it in the capital in a nice busy spot where the residents can see this large sign and make them wonder, get them to talk about Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. I am going to, in the meantime, just start calling, and hopefully, if there are brothers and sisters who own those type of businesses, if we could find them, of course, we would rather and would like to use their services to put these billboards up. That would be really, really nice. I would like to find out the prices of these billboards and how long they would stay up for whatever time. But again, the people cannot make a decision. They cannot act upon what they don't know. So the vital step, the first vital and important step that must be made is that the people must know that they have this choice. You cannot act upon something you don't know nothing about. I guarantee you, as they pass in the city of Jackson or wherever these billboards are posted, they have to wonder, what is this Operation Exodus Mississippi? What is that? And many are familiar with the Soul Train. What is that about? And you leave a contact number, you leave a little information so they can visit the YouTube channel, they can visit the Facebook page, so they can get to talking. What is this about? And there's nothing like word of mouth. They begin to talk to one another, whether it's good or bad, as long as they begin to talk. We need to make some noise to the point where everybody has no choice but to begin to talk about this solution, this option that we have called Operation Exodus Mississippi. So, no money, not asking you for a dime, but a pledge to help. And when we see that we have enough pledges, then I can tell you, well, we have the pledges. Now it's time to act. It's time for the reality. Are you going to make your promise good? Are you going to make your pledge good? Everything is said. We have the company, hopefully, it's Soul Brother, Soul Sister, a company that does the billboard for us, hopefully. I would rather it be that, because that's who it's for. It's to benefit them and us, and we, the whole 40 million. And we should like that. Put these billboards in strategic areas of the state. The people see these billboards. They begin to wonder, what is this? And get that state a-buzzing. It don't make no difference about the rest of the country, because the beginning or the real work is this state, to get these people to move, to get them into action, to give them a plan, to give them purpose, to give them a vision and a goal. And hopefully, if you tell them and share with them, if you do this, what the benefit would be, then they would act upon it. Mind you, that it's a lot of sacrifice. You're going to hurt. You're going to have to sacrifice, suffer. But when it's all said and done, some of us might even die in the attempt, just like we did in the civil rights movement, or anything that we done to try to improve ourselves. We suffer and we die trying to do better. Just using the Jackson family. Michael Jackson and his brothers in the family, they did not always live good. Joe Jackson had to work in that hot factory, taking care of all his children and sacrificing sleep and the little money they would get investing in the talents of Michael and his brothers. Invested in yourself. And that's what we're looking at here. Investing in your own talent. I am so insupportive. I know that we have the potential. I know that we can easily take control of this state. I know that we can turn a poverty-stricken state into a wealthy state. I know we have everything that we need if we only have faith in ourselves. And of course, you're going to have those who will tell you it's a pipe dream. They will tell you that it's a waste of time. Of course, they would bring you negativity, but anybody that have vision. See, you cannot listen to those who don't have vision. You cannot listen to those who have no creativity. You have not listened to those who are losers, because misery loves company. They want you to continue to fail to make them feel good. Because clearly what they have been doing for the last 50, for the last 100 years has not been successful. But see, Operation Exodus Mississippi is us learning about our failures, learning from our mistakes, so we don't make the same mistakes again. Having faith in our potential, having faith in ourselves. Taking advantage of anything that we can use to help ourselves. So, of course, misery loves company. Those who have failed, those who continue to lose, they want you to be on the bottom with them. That's what that's about. They don't want to see you. So here we are, a new mindset, a new strategy. You don't have to be a Muslim. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be this and that. The only thing you have to be is a descendant of slaves born in America, having dark skin, the once called Negro. And you want better for us as a people. And we're not trying to bother nobody. We're not trying to interfere with the life of anybody else. We're just trying to improve ourselves. We're only trying to lift ourselves from our own bootstraps, as they say, bootstrings, however they word that. That's all we want to do. Take advantage of the things that we have and make them work for us. And so when you are successful in taking control of this state, when you are successful in changing your life, when you are successful, the eyes of the world looking at you with awe. How did they do that? When you and I are the example of what humanity should be. Oh man. A wonderful day. And it's not as difficult as we may think. And so when we take control of the state, when we become in power in this state, and we control the capital, it's we. This is a we project. Every man, woman, and child, our homeless, there's something that everybody can do to feel part of this great accomplishment, to show that we are the greatest generation and we are the pride of our people, the best our people have ever produced. And we will not have to continue to brag about Kemet. We don't have to brag about what they did 5,000, 10,000 years ago. You're going to be able to look at yourself. Look what I did when I used my brain. Look what I did when I used my hands. I'm going to create a civilization. I'm going to create something better than Kemet, greater than any other human civilization been on this planet. And it's not about my skin color. I'm doing it because I'm a human being. I have evolved out of the race trap. I have destroyed racism. I have destroyed sexism. I have destroyed all these isms that have made us enslaved. No longer enslaved to money. No longer enslaved to drugs and alcohol and pornography and all these things, all these vices and cigarettes, all these things we have whooped to become the ones that lead us to the heaven, lead us to the hereafter, only talked about but never entered, that they talk about in religious texts. Because we learned the only thing we had to do was click our heels together, and like the scriptures say, the kingdom of heaven is in you. The only thing we learn how to do is bring that heaven that is in us and now make it a reality on the earth. So send us your pledge and make good your pledge so that we can get this train on the track and get on the track to become the greatest generation we've ever produced. And you be so proud. Make our ancestors proud. Thank you for listening.